someone had HIV. Somebody had HIV, and this person is actually the person that brought me was a medical doctor, US trained, to come and train her on how to use this device because she needed it in her own naturopathic clinic.
Okay.
And while I was, she brought a couple of patients for me to run tests. When I saw that the machine detected HIV, I now had to call the woman outside and told her that, ma, this person brought to me has HIV. You know the amazing thing, so I didn't know how to break the news to her. She said, relax, I'm not surprised. And there's a reason why she brought her. That from the industry she's running, she just recovered this lady a few weeks ago from a prostitute. She was actually a prostitute.
Wow.
That she's trying to
rehabilitate.
So she is not surprised. She brought another person who has staphylococcus. That one came for counseling because this particular doctor is a genetic expert. So she does all the matchmaking of couples to genetically compatible.
Right.
So he asked the guy to come. This guy has staphylococcus. And the moment I told the doctor, she said, no, so I have to tell this guy, right? As I told him, the first thing he just said, please don't tell my fiancé. I said, please don't tell my fiancé. I will not lie to you. I used to sleep around, but I just repented. So just allow me, give me time to go and treat myself. Don't need to, my fiancé knows she will break this relationship and we are close to getting I also concerned about their own. But my own joy was the testimony of accuracy of the diagnosis. In Onitsha, one time, same in 2018, I went to lecture in a school and I also supplied the machine to one of my big clients here. And he told me that he wants me to use it to consult for a particular patient. I told them what to pay, so no problem. And she came, she told me her problem that part of her nose, that's she had just been breathing with only one of the nostrils for the past 1 month. And she has not been able to sleep well for the past 2 months. And she has gone to a couple of hospitals and they told her that it looks like there's a growth, but they're not yet picking it, but she should prepare for surgery. She had gone to another place, they said they didn't know what was going on. So, but that she needs solution. And I said, anyway, I'm not based there. I only came to lecture and I brought your case to me. So, you will stick to these people there to keep coming for treatment. Right. But I will run a test to see what's going on. Then I will run the treatment and continue from there. So no fine. And that was how what she was saying, the machine that was seeing the abnormal results and the particular disease name, something has to do with the nasal cavity and so on. And I ran treatment for her. As soon as I was done, I did it 5 sessions according to the instruction. So she was, I said, I'm done. So you continue subsequently with Morgan. So as she was about to stand up like this, so she spoke in Igbo. This blockage has gone. I said, ma, you are the one that's expensive. I don't want to tell you. It's okay, let's be watching. But I'm surprised. I hope it is for you. So I told her I'm traveling back to Lagos the next day. So she waited until 2 days after when she was sure I was back in Lagos. First thing in the morning, she called with excitement that thing had gone. It did not come back again. Something that one knows that she has been breathing with and she has not been able to sleep well, turning up and down for the past 1 month, but now she is okay. And so she was like, where am I in Lagos? Her husband is coming for medical checkup somewhere in Agbara. That can I come around? And I said, okay, no problem and so on. But my excitement was she got the testimony.
Good.
I'll give one more testimony that happened recent.
30 seconds. Go ahead.
This one happened in, I think that was 1 month ago or 2 months ago. One of my youth service air schools just called me and said, Papa, and I was like, Papa, I have one pain in my hand and so on, and I need you to come and check me. By the time I kept dodging because of familiarity, but she kept insisting. By the time she came, I saw that from the machine that she had ligament distortions, and she said she didn't hit it anywhere as well. I just gave her some tips that I learned in my doctorate program, but I will run treatment for her. As soon as I just ran treatment for her 5 times, and I said, I'm done. So she said, okay. And she like, but this pain is gone.
It's good.
This pain is gone. So she was the one that said she was going to go and broadcast to many people. I don't know what I have, but I Goose people just feel me. That's
So dramatic.
so there are many persons, even I myself, I have personal testimony of banging headache, and you don't know what you have. When I told I don't have people in university, you have this machine. I just switched it to myself and forgot about it. Next day I just realized that this pain that 30 minutes. And there is now a more recent model called Meta Hunter because this is not Meta Hunter, there's a more recent model that's dedicated for treatment. I used to wonder why manufacturers had the price of that one like double of this
one.
And textbook they told me is dedicated for treatment.
It doesn't diagnose.
It diagnoses, but when it comes to accuracy of diagnosis, this is small.
Yeah.
But when it comes to treatment, that one, what it does is that it will trace the root cause of the problem as far as the DNA and chromosome and pull it out. It's like you wanting to sweep a dirt.
Yeah.
But when you open up the hole, it's easy to sweep it out. So it pulls it out, so it makes the symptoms disappear faster.
Great. So if people want to get this or the Meta Hunter,
Yes.
how do they get it? They want it either for themselves at home or for their clinic.
Well, for now, by God's grace, I will get there where I have the capacity to stock up because many people are yet to know about this machine. But what I do for most of my clients is they give me the money, give me 2 weeks, I import it from you.
So when they place an order and make a commitment, in 2 weeks they can get it.
Yes.
All right. And then how do they get to know how to use it?
They can get trained. I usually use 5 days to train. Teach you the features and the function of the machine, and then I'll give you some basics of human anatomy, teach you a little about this.
So you don't have to be a doctor, a nurse, pharmacist before you can train.
No. The way they design all these equipment, they are good for home use.
Okay.
One thing I know about this stuff is that if you have interest in learning anything,
you can learn anything.
That's how an engineer taught it.
Right. Thank you very much. This has been a very exciting and interesting conversation today. Looking at the device as small as it is, and with all the features and the capabilities, it's just mind-blowing. I wish that we could see people who will, get scanned and get treated and tell us, wow, the same testimony you shared is the same experience I've had. And I know, the bottom line is to get people well, get people feeling good, feeling better, getting fit for themselves. So you can contact Dr. Yedikachi Merwa by the contact details that we have provided, his website, his WhatsApp number, and you can take it up from there. Whether you are a health practitioner or you just want it for your personal use at home, and I think this is a good opportunity. If somebody can take frequencies into the body that will do the same work as a pharmaceutical product or a herbal product or a gemstone without necessarily ingesting the material itself into the body. They're just taking the frequency of that particular. When I was reading a little bit about quantum physics, it was very, very exciting and amazing, the kind of things that God has put into nature that we're just discovering one after the other and see how we can take advantage of them for our own good. Thank you for...
I wanted to say one more thing about this machine.
Right.
I used to say this, when I discovered this machine, I used to say that when you hear that someone just dropped dead, I just realized that if it's on health ground, it's not supposed to be. If we are proactive to take preventive measure, to always scan our body, to know what is going on, before it gets symptomatic, this machine picks it.
Right.
The moment a pathological process starts, it picks it so that you can do something about it.
And correct it
before
it becomes a monster.
Into a state of metastasis.
Right.
And if we do that, we are going to live long by God's grace.
Thank you. So prevention is better than cure. Probably cheaper.
Yes.
Thank you once again for finding time to be here. I want to thank you all there, viewers, for spending your evening with us. This has been Expose with Tony Akiemi, brought to you by the Shepherd's Flock International Church. Don't forget, what we need is not more medication, but more education. For the best prescription is knowledge. God bless you and have a terrific evening as well as a wonderful week ahead.